Dear students, in continuation of nylon fiber manufacturing, nylon 6, this video lecture is the part 3. In this video lecture, I Prakash Birla, Assistant Professor, Textile Institute, Bhilwara. I will discuss about the different polymerization processes for the nylon 6, and in the industrial scale polymerization of caprolactam is carried out by the following three methods. One is the batch process, another is continuous process, and one is modified continuous, or you can say the integrated continuous process. In the batch process, you can see the solid caprolactam and water is fed in a melter provided with an agitator, and it is double jacketed, and in the outer jacket the coils for hot water circulations are available. You can see the diagram of this here. In this, the first on the top the caprolactam and water is fed, and this is the melter. It is provided with agitator at 90 to 100 degrees centigrade temperature, and in the lower part of this diagram, this is passing through a filter, melt filter, and this is an polymerization, or you can say the autoclave, where the polymerization takes place at different conditions. Now see the process, how it is carried out. The solid caprolactam and water fed into a melter provided with an agitator. It is double jacketed. In the outer jacket the coils are provided for the hot water circulation. The vessel is heated up to 90 to 100 degrees centigrade. This melter is heated to the 90 to 100 degrees centigrade, and in which the caprolactam melting takes place, and the required quantity of stabilizers, maybe acetic acid you can add here, small quantity. Now the whole charge is fed into a preheated autoclave through melt filters, and means the after melting the molten mass of the caprolactam with water is passing through a filter. This filter separates the undissolved mass, or you can say, and the temperature of the autoclave rises to the level of 265 to 280 degrees centigrade within 1 to 3 hours. During the initial hours of reaction, ring opening and the pre-polymerization takes place. As I already told you the mechanism of reaction in the last video lecture, in which the first the hydrolysis takes place, then pre-polymerization or the step addition, that is the of one by one caprolactam is added. This reaction is carried out in the first step of polymerization, in which the first 1 to 3 hours, during this initial hour of reaction, ring opening takes place. This is the hydrolysis. And pre-polymerization means the small size polycaprolactam molecules are found with the degree of polymerization of 8 to 10. And after completion of pre-polymerization, the excess pressure of 10 to 20 atmospheric pressure, means this is a, you can say, the initial polykondensation reaction, in which the water is liberated, and already water is fed, and here water is liberated, that rises the pressure inside the autoclave, and it reaches to the level of 10 to 20 atm pressure. And here at this high temperature of 265 to 280 degrees centigrade, this pressure do not allow to further polymerize the polymer into the big molecules, so need to be released, and therefore a vacuum is applied over the melt to further remove the water from the system, which fast build up the molecular weight, and to obtain uniform condension product 3 to 6 hours is required. And you can see by removal vacuum application, water vapor is completely removed and polykondensation takes place, and this convert in a big size molecule of required DP level, degree of polymerization level, say 18 to 20,000 or 22,000 molecular weight. You can see it is sufficient for nylon 6 polymer for good spinning, or you can say spinnable polymer. And after completion of the polymerization, the clear viscous melt is forcefully pumped by metering pump and casted in the form of ribbon in casting weight filled with cold water, and after solidification the ribbon is transferred to the chips cutting machine, and these chips are dried before spinning. Yes, here need to be understand, as I already told, in the chips polymerization reactions, hydrolysis step, then step addition, or you can say the pre-polymerization. During this, the 90% mass of the caprolactam get converted into polycaprolactam, and rest 10% of the caprolactam remain unconverted. And during this reaction, some amount of some quantity of reactant other products are also formed other than the nylon 6 polymer. These are the oligomers, means here in the polymer mass as casted is rich with unconverted mass of caprolactam, as well as small quantity of oligomers are also remain present in the chips. You can see again the diagram here. And autoclave, this is 265 to 280 degrees centigrade temperature initial, and initial pressure is 10 to 20 atmosphere fraction in the pre-polymerization, and then pressure is released and vacuum is applied, and for further polymerization or final polymerization, and to convert into a big size polymer molecule. And you can see here the extruder, and the ribbon is casted in a casting weight of cooled water, and then the casted ribbon go for chips cutting machine. And now another process, that is the continuous process, that is the also named as VK tube process. Continuous process is also known as VK tube process for the nylon 6 polymer. And you can see here the VK stands, it's a varying facet container latch. Yes, V stands for varying facet and container latch. It's a German language word, and it means simply the continuous process. VK tube is again abbreviations of varying facet container latch. It's a German language word and abbreviated as VK tube process. And in the design of VK tube, it's a 8 to 10 meter height, and its diameter is 2 to 3 meter, depends upon the required production capacity. The tube is made by assembling several sections together. You can see in the diagram the design